Okay, Street of the Fisherman. Uy, those Pescadores. Gonna be walking up that way. I've done this a couple times, but I kind of like it. It's kind of interesting, like especially when you look at some of these buildings, just the way they're built, and you can see the way that they're up in the mountains a little bit. Like they're like you got the street view that goes right in, but then you have that goes down the cliff. And I kind of think that, I know, but the water used to come up here, and this is all reclaimed land. So that's where we're going to be starting this Street of the Fisherman, where people probably would walk down the street and do some fishing off of this wall. Well, it was once a wall. And we're also at the racetrack too, so we're going to be talking about that too. So let's stay tuned, tell you more about the Zhuhai Pescadores. Let's go check out the road. Hey, after you watch this, tell me what you like most about it. Put it in the comments below. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell button so you can see when I make other videos too. Okay, Zhuhai Pescadores. Take a look. So yeah, you can actually walk up that way, and then the racetrack goes that way, and then it comes down this way. And I always thought this was kind of interesting too. If that light was green, I'd probably run across real quick. But the way some of those buildings look are kind of interesting, especially this one with that. It's kind of into the hillside a little bit. Let me just see. I don't think it's going to change for a while. I'll see if I can get a view from up this way just a little bit. The Pescadores. Yeah, then right there you can kind of see the way that goes up into that spot right there. And then there's a lot of trees that are there, but in the past those trees weren't so full, and you could. I remember taking a really good photogenic shot from up this way into that little spot. But anyways, we're gonna be heading on up. Got some cranes over there. I'm not sure what they're building here, but that's the CEM, which is the energy, kind of like an energy factory. It's the NT bus. That N means night bus, so that's kind of interesting. They'd have the night bus when it's about 6 p.m. So the black and yellow Grand Prix comes through here, and this kind of puts together an area called Hairpin, which is one behind me, which I think is I think Preta is black. It used to be like a black sand beach up here. I think it was really murky, and then they put a bunch of reclaimed all the land and made it into more like factories and kind of stuff like that. So this would have been stuff. This looks like it's a little bit, looks old now, but I think in the past those were houses that were there for a while. I did film those on another one. I think it's called Dona Maria Avenue, I think. But the one we're on right now is called Pescadores. And I think Pescadores might end right here. Goes. Okay, so we're gonna keep heading up further. And this is the CEM building, so they're talking about renovation work. CEM is like an energy building. Let's see if we can get across here. I think we're still in Pescadores. I'm not sure what street we're on now. But anyways, we'll just keep walking up to the CEM, the energy building. And we're gonna cross the street and try to give a little context for things. Try to see what street we're on. I think even if we wanted to go back the other way, we'd have to go this way anyways. So let's just do that. Let's give some kind of an overview of the Pescadores, Fisherman Street. A lot of people getting out of work here. And that's it right there. And you can also see some of the racetrack. So that yellow, all that yellow guardrail is the racetrack, and then they'll come around real quick and do their hairpin turn right here, doing, you know, insane speeds. So anyways, that's the Street of the Fisherman. I wonder why she's on this one. Lots of people coming out of work right there. I think she's coming because she has that suitcase, so she doesn't want to go on the sidewalk for some reason. Okay, let's end it right there. I did a bunch of walking around and I came back to Pescadores, so we're just gonna film this. And I'll just kind of attach it to the Pescadores one if I remember. But this is the same street, walking downhill, and you can still see the racetrack, that little racetrack down that way. And I don't know if you watched some of my other videos, maybe I'll kind of explain what I do a little bit. But basically what I do is I walk I'll just do a bunch of walking. I'll film like maybe 5, 6, 7 videos, and then I'll just release, you know, like 8 or 10 minutes at a time and label them around a certain street. So so maybe if you watch a few of them that were all kind of in this area, they're all connected from the same day. You can see the day down below and see that they're all connected. And what I'll do is I'll probably attach this to another one that I did, and I'll also attach it to the Pescadores one, so you can see both of them and how they all kind of connect. So basically what we did was we started, well basically on this particular trip I started here, filmed, and then I went all the way up and I did a bunch of stuff around the reservoir, some other areas way up at that side, and then we came back down and we did this one where we came back down to Pescadores Street, and then now we're in this area called Era Preta, and we're gonna end it right there when we get around the corner, so you can kind of see the context of where all this ends at, and then that'll end this little walking trip. Avenida de Venezuela de Moraes. Now we're just out on this big industrial street next to the CEM, and we're going to be ending this one. And this is all, this area right here is called Era Preta, where the one up there was a different area altogether, but there's an island right there, and some houses kind of overhang the side, and then they would have once overlooked the ocean. You see. So all this is reclaimed land, so you have a bunch of kind of industrial areas, places here, including like Yamaha, different stuff like that. So anyways, that's Pescadores, and then some of the other ones that we filmed on this particular trip were over that way, which I might put this at the end of those with the last one that I did anyways. All right, let's end it right there. Chiquinha, Chiquinha. Go check out the room. Oh, hey guys. 3 things: like, subscribe, make some comments below. It'll really help out my channel. All right. Chiquinha.